Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Every year, I tend to declutter perfumes from my collection as gifts to my mom and sister. This is a roundup of 8 perfumes I decluttered this year, so let's begin. Mousuf Wardi by Al Zaafaran. Mousuf Wardi is a sweet, fruity, juicy, fresh tart rose with a zesty citrus edge to it. This is said to be a dupe for Angel Nova by Thierry Mugler, though to me it smells like a ridiculously tart rose-heavy Idol by Lancôme. I decluttered Mousuf Wadi because it's giving basic beach energy. It's just... I only start to enjoy Mousuf Wadi after like 2 to 3 hours when it has lost a ton of its tartness and settles into a fresh, sweet, powdery musky rose with creamy vanillic undertones. The final dry down for Mousuf Wadi smells even better, a fruity rose and vanilla scent. Oniro Florence by Fragrance World. This is a mature, sweet floral vanilla with plasticky orange blossom and half-ripe citrus rinds. To me, this smells similar to the La Vie Est Belle DNA, precisely La Vita Bella Intensa by Maison Alhambra, though it has now been repackaged as La Vivacit Intensa. Once powder and musk kick in after 1 hour, the similarities to La Vita Bella Intensa increases. It's giving La Vita Bella Intensa without the cakey, icy sugar accord I get from that perfume. I decluttered Oniro Florence because it smells too mature for my taste and it gets complicated after like 2 hours of wear when it starts to smell somewhat metallic. The far dry down is giving sweet metallic musk mixed with choco patchouli that smells like urine and reminds me of the dry down for Gradual Perfumes Chocolate Fudge. Pink Leather by Arabiyat. Pink Leather opens with a burst of sweet, fruity, powdery citrus, orange blossom, rose, and vanilla that screams herba pura then fades almost immediately. This smells like Oniro Florence, with the main difference being that Pink Leather has a very sweet, fruity citrus and vanilla touch to it. Like, it's quite sweet and also it's not as mature smelling as Oniro Florence. The far dry down for Pink Leather is sweet musky patchouli with some spicy metallic creaminess to it. I decluttered this one simply because, I don't know, I just don't wear it frequently and yeah, that's all. Stronger With You Intensely by Giorgio Armani. This was a fail for me because it didn't live up to the negative bias some folks at Fragrantica had for it. I bought this expecting a really sweet, feminine-leaning vanilla and cinnamon scent profile, but it's just not sweet enough. I don't know why people say this perfume is sweet because it's not giving me... As someone who wears sweet perfumes, this is not sweet at all. Stronger With You Intensely is a linear blend of cinnamon, vanilla, praline, and a nutty undertone in the opening. It low-key gives off camera vibes, which I've always referenced in my reviews for any camera-leaning perfume. Also, around the 3rd hour mark, it starts to smell like a powdery cinnamon, amber, and vanilla pie. I gave this a final wear in cool, cold Lagos weather before gifting it to my dad, and it smelled so freaking good. I think it's just not compatible with the hot weather here in Sokoto. Performance for Stronger With You Intensely is super great, and I truly hope my dad enjoys every single bit of this perfume. This is a nice perfume, but please do not expect a very sweet perfume. Turab Al Dhahab by Al Zaafaran. If you're looking for something that smells like the Versace Crystal Noir DNA, this is it. Turab Al Dhahab is a feminine, sweet, woody floral scent with some citrus and coconut vibes in the opening. The woody accord in here comes off ashy, but in a very soft, delicate way. This woody accord is what stops Turab Al Dhahab from smelling like some generic fruity floral scent. Within 10 minutes of application, Turab Al Dhahab turns into a creamy, zesty, soapy, aromatic, and nutty scent, with the nuttiness giving it a gourmandish feel. Do please note that the coconut in here is not the typical coconut accord that the average person will easily clock. I decluttered Turab Al Dhahab simply because it shares a similar vibe with Maison Alhambra's Versace Noir, and this one is a beast and smells more refined compared to Turab Al Dhahab. Lady Lazurde by Fragrance World. I bought this one simply because Fragrance World claims it's inspired by Lady Gaga's film, which I tried over 10 years ago and I hated. It simply didn't live up to the hype of the marketing of that perfume, and each time I think about it, I get pissed off. It's severely lacking in the performance and uniqueness department. Anyway, I bought 2 bottles of Fame, one for me and one for my mother, and eventually I gave away my bottle as it was just pissing me off, like I said. I don't remember what Fame smells like, so I decided to give this one, my Fragrance World, a try. Lady Lazurde is a fresh, airy, slightly green, spicy, fruity floral scent, with jasmine, apple, and amber being the main notes I can detect. This is not a red or pink fruity floral scent. Think more in the lines of green apples. The far dry down for Lady Lazurde is a sweet, musky floral scent. I hated Lady Lazurde for a very, very long time because it was a reminder that I wasted money on Lady Gaga's Fame, but eventually it grew on me. Lady Lazurde by Fragrance World is absolutely not bad at all. I only decluttered it because I needed to give to my mom and sister something, and since I hardly wear this perfume, it had to go. Okay? Yeah. Moving on. Autobiography Paramount by Paris Corner. I don't think this one is being sold anymore by Paris Corner. Autobiography Paramount is said to be inspired by Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. It opens quite sweet and warm spicy with lots of amber and some green citrusy fresh undertone. 30 minutes in, it turns into a sweet, smoky cinnamon, tobacco, amber, and vanilla scent. The far dry down is clean, soapy, and musky, whilst holding on to that tobacco, cinnamon, and amber accords. I haven't worn this in a very, very long time as the atomizer has gone to shit. So I decluttered it, but this is really, really good. Autobiography Oh Boy by Paris Corner. I bought this one at the same time as Autobiography Paramount. Autobiography Oh Boy opens sweet, fresh, lemony, and warm spicy. The sweetness comes off quite rich, deep, and resinous. Oh Boy will remind you of the same gourmand feel that Arabiyat's blueberry musk has. It smells like spicy ginger and lemon flavored biscuits, and I also get a similar vibe from perfumes like Zedjov's Lira. About 2 hours in, Autobiography Oh Boy settles into a fruity floral candied vanilla with spicy biscuits in the background. Think Paris Corner's Care Confession with a spicy biscuit undertone. I decluttered this one too because just like the other one, the atomizer has gone to shit. It has been gathering dust for years in my collection, and yeah, it just had to go. And finally, we have Najm Al Khaleej by My Perfumes. It opens with an intense burst of fresh green and powdery blue ambery sweetness, instantly reminding me of Lattafa's Najja tribute for a few minutes. 7 minutes later, Najm Al Khaleej starts to smell like a fresh, green, citrusy, and musky cedar with heavy bottle of charge. The greenness of this perfume smells like a fusion of avocado pear and African pear, which locally we call ube. At this point, Najm Al Khaleej smells like a super green twist on the Dolce & Gabbana K DNA. The far dry down for this perfume at 10 hours is sweet, super creamy, and musky with a touch of woody elements. I would say projection for this perfume is like an hour thereabouts, tops. If you want more longevity from this perfume, you definitely would have to overspray your clothing. Anyway, if I were to summarize Najm Al Khaleej by My Perfumes, I'd say it's a green, avocado, citrus, and amber scent. This is a very, very beautiful scent, but I only decluttered it as I hardly wear it and I needed to add more perfumes to my gifting stash. And there you have it. That's all I have to share with you guys today. Don't forget to please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.